catalyzing the rapid economic development of not only Imo State, but the entire Southeast. With great, thank you very much. Let me wait for that. Oh wow, you go kai go bo. Where you get me? I need to Thank you. Now his deep vision to better the lot of Imo people derives partly from his love for humanity, which is only comparable to his love for the country itself. And unprecedented nationalist, Senator Hope Uzodimma believes so fervently in the Nigerian state that he will not brook any thoughts of disunity. Can you put your hands together for this? Oh, we can see this at display here. You don't, this thing you don't buy it, you work for it and you earn it. Thank you, sir. Now, those close to him really can attest to his unique work ethics and acknowledging that to bear uncommon tenacity and efficiency in his job. This is Senate Committee on Customs, Excise, and Tariffs. As governor of Imo State, he has brought the same knack for fiscal dexterity. 180 lira. Your hands together for him. I want your coat. Now, Senator Uzodimma spends his spare time in reading, writing, and thinking about Nigeria and how we can build a better nation. His thoughts are usually expressed in public lectures such as this, or in books, contemporary essays.
Your Excellency Barrister Chioma Uzodimma, the wife of the Governor of Imo State, the former military governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator General retired Ike Nwachukwu, the Secretary Council, Federal Polytechnic Naked, Chief Henry, rocked my mind. How will I align myself with the dreams of the founding fathers of a century-old club? How do I give a lecture that resonates with these dreams coming from the Southeast while I feel at home? And how will I feel at home at such a prestigious club in the Southwest? I was, however, comforted with the answers that began to emerge when I probed. I'm hopeful, therefore, that the ways on social justice in the land, and how else can this be achieved in Nigeria. The idea is to determine from their perception of the level of social justice in the land. In light of this, I settled for citizenship. In settling for these challenges confronting Nigeria, and that we have had recommendations designed to address these challenges. But I doubt, however, if we have taken a look, the full response is that the issue of patriotism among citizens is currently on the front burner of conversations on how countries can overcome their challenges and attain greatness. This may have informed who recently urged the Ministry of Information and National Orientation to find ways to raise the feelings of patriotism articles, and listing one of such articles, The Desertion of Nigeria by Nigerians, by Timothy Onyegoke, which appeared on the business day of January 4, 2023. It was quite remarkable. Most reputable polling agencies across the world of different countries of the world. You can be sure that the results of such surveys are taken rather very seriously in many countries. 4 countries examine the degree of or equity for citizens to blossom to the point where citizens are proud to be identified as citizens of a country. It is also true such as this. Often, I look at those things we need to do to make Nigeria of delivering the 52nd convocation lecture of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. I chose to speak on the topic, why universities should lead the way to a new Nigeria. By the way, the University of Nigeria in Nsukka is the first indigenous university in the country. And here I am today, delivering another lecture on the platform of the oldest indigenous club in Nigeria. What a lucky man I must be to have been given these rare opportunities to lead a conversation and drink from the fountains offensive to distinguish nationalism from patriotism. According to him, over time, scholars and opinion leaders have explored these facets of patriotism and have offered various insights into the nature and the expression of this sentiment, which incidentally, this is so because at the core of patriotism lies an unconditional love for one's country. Put water for them. This is so because at the core of patriotism lies an unconditional love for one's country, inspiring citizens to sacrifice for the nation's honor and protection. Our men and women in the armed forces to make the ultimate sacrifice. Patriotism also fosters a sense of belonging, uniting citizens from diverse backgrounds to work together for the nation's development. The concept of one Nigeria is a powerful testament to the idea that our unity is our strength. Programs like the National Youth Service Corps and Unity Schools were conceived to promote a sense of accomplishment. Several factors contribute to developing a strong sense of patriotism among the citizens of a nation. For Nigeria, on patriotism and citizenship. In 2019, explored the relationship between socio-economic factors and patriotism among Nigerian youth. The study found that factors such as education, employment status, significantly impacted the patriotic sentiment of young Nigerians. Those with high levels of education relationship between ethnic identity and national identity in Nigeria. The study found that while many Nigerians hold strong ethnic and regional identities, these identities do not necessarily detract them from their sense of national pride. Instead, the study suggests that a robust national identity can coexist and be strengthened by recognizing and celebrating our diverse ethnic and cultural backgrounds. These research findings provide premium insights into the current state of patriotism in Nigeria and the factors that influence it. But how patriotic are Nigerians today in terms of the parameters we identified earlier? Love for one's country, sense of belonging, pride in life and citizenship. This was necessary for us. This would help us to objectively address the question of where the Nigerians are. That is, to identify the percentage of those who truly believe in Nigeria and who are ready to die for her. To achieve this, we administered an online survey, and a total of 1,670 people of different ages and levels of education representing 45%. And in Table 1, which is also attached to this study, the age distribution of respondents, the ages of 18 years to 24, 650 people responded, representing 39%. Should a war break out between Nigeria and another country, would you be willing to enlist in the military to fight for your country? Of 1,070 represent interest better. The federal government, 190 said yes, 11. What of tribe? 230 said yes. Social club, 200, 12%. None of the above, 410, 24.6%. Sense of safety among other ethnic groups. How safe do you feel amid Nigerians from other ethnic groups? %. 670 said safe, 40.1%. 230 said very, very safe, 15%. And 230 said extremely safe, 13.8%. Confidence in our security agencies. How confident are you that security agencies can protect the lives and properties of Nigerians? 640 said not confident, which is 38.3%. 550 said slightly confident, 32.9%. 20 said 450 said slightly confident, 32.9%. 20 said confident, 12%. And 200 said very confident, 12%. And 80%, 450 said slightly confident, 32.9%. 20 said confident, 12%. And 200 said very confident. 450 said slightly confident, 32.9%. 20 said confident, 12%. And 200 said very confident, 12%. And 80% said don't know, 4.8%. $250 said yes, 15%. 1,450 said no, 85%. Country of preferred residence. If you have the choice to decide which country you will live for the rest of your life, which of these countries will you choose? Representing 35.9% said Nigeria. 380 said United States of America, 22.8%. 60 said Britain, 3.6%. 410 said Canada, 24.6%. 120 said Australia, 7.2%. India, 1.2%. And 80 said none of the above, 4.8%. Now, table 11 is state of residence. Do you reside outside your own state of origin? 900 said yes, 53.9%. And 770 said no, 46.1%. Safety in another state. If yes, how safe do you feel living in? What this means is that a greater majority of Nigerian citizens love their country. When you add the percentage of those who love her too much and those who said very much and moderately, you will get 74% of Nigerians who love their country. Only 26% had little or no love for the country, meaning that this is a country we all cherished. But there is a twist that is noticed for those who are willing to go to war for Nigeria. Of the sample population, 64% of the respondents said they will not be prepared to go to war for Nigeria. Only 36% are ready to do so. This implies that many Nigerian citizens, more than half the population, are not willing to die for their country. Of the institutions, Nigerians trust to protect their interests, the local authority. On the other hand, 14% trust their tribes, while another 14% said they trust their religion more, and another 12% it is their own state of origin. Why 28% feel very safe living in another state in Nigeria outside their state of origin? 13% feel extremely safe, with another 31% feeling safe. This means respondents, 46% preferring to live here. This means that many Nigerians want to live in their own country. Regarding the confidence in the ability of the security agencies to protect the lives and properties of Nigerians, 38% are not confident, 33% are slightly confident, 12% are confident, and another 12% are very confident, with 5% saying they don't know. This means that majority 57% are confident one way or the other that the security agency of patriotism among citizens. They to speak frankly about these issues, for only by acknowledging them can we hope to overcome them. Although the security situation in our country has witnessed